Hey, good morning, everybody. Mikey here, Louie's there, Connie Young is here, and you say to yourself, Connie Young, where do I know her from? Well, how about Greater Salem Caregivers? Right?
That's right, Mike.
You've been doing that for a couple of years now?
I've been doing that for a couple of years and loving it.
You know something, I know. To the people that live in Salem, you're very, very lucky to have someone like this that really cares about the elderly, because the elderly seems like they're getting pushed in the back burner. You hear about all the different programs that are out there, and as we get older and we start losing spouses and friends, and you get lonely, and your health starts to become an issue, and all of a sudden you find out that you need treatment, but you have to go to this doctor in Andover or Boston even, and your driving skills in the Boston area leave somewhat to be desired. So what do? Well, I'll tell you, you don't call Ghostbusters. That's for sure. You call Connie, Lou.
Why not?
Tell us about Caregivers, because I have some very good friends that work for you, that volunteer for you, really, and they've been doing it for years, and they love it. And I just want to say this, Lou. Lou, you know my wife's personality, Lucille, right?
Yes.
I mean, the way it was is what she would say. I mean, there's nothing held back.
That's right.
Well, pretty abrupt, no patience whatsoever. Yet, she went to work for Connie. She freaking loved it.
No.
She went to work for Caregivers.
Of course.
Yeah.
And she looked forward to it every week. They were actually getting some people calling up and asking for her, which shocks me. Which shocked me.
No, Lucille was she was wonderful with the elderly.
It surprised me. No, that was part of it. I didn't expect.
Yeah.
So it was good. So let's take it from ground zero. Caregivers was founded when?
1989.
Okay.
We're 36 years old. Founded out of just members of the community, clergy members of the community, saying our seniors need help. They're not, when they stop driving, how do they get to the doctors, the grocery store? Those very essential things they need to take care of. And it's one of the hardest realities of aging. Creates depression, isolation, but then they find out there is an organization, Greater Salem Caregivers, and I have a team of volunteers. I think I'm up over 50.
Are you really?
Now. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We service seniors, disabled adults in Salem, in Pelham.
Pelham too.
And the new kid on the block is Plaistow. We are going to be starting services in Plaistow. Yeah.
So in your spare time, what are you doing?
Well,
putting that all together, I'm sure that people that have an issue, and they have to go into Boston, and something. One thing about Massachusetts, I mean, we got the best of hospitals around. Do you have a hard time getting drivers that?
We, the majority of our drivers do not really want to go into Boston.
But which is understandable.
We do have a crew of volunteers that are willing to go to Boston. So when we get those calls, the requests from senior asking, we can fill it. And they, it's a pretty simple, down to earth process. The client will call us, we'll meet with the client to make sure that we can safely provide the transportation. They need to be mobile. And then when they schedule their appointments, they call us up. We take the information on where they're going and when and all that. And then we call a volunteer and see if they'll do it.
So there's a lot of parts that are moving.
A lot of moving parts. But I've got 2 part-time staff people in the office that volunteer in the office. And because of them, we keep it all going. We really do.
Does the state help you at all?
No, our funding is, I know. We rely on business donations, individual donations, and we do fundraising.
Speaking of fundraising.
Speaking of fundraising.
Well. What's going on October 1st?
Oh, what is going on? October 1st, starting at 5:30 at Cyril's Castle, is our annual gala. I get excited about this because
I know you do.
Yeah, it's become known as a fun gala, and we do have fun. Every year we pick a theme. This year's theme is New York, New York.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Does not get much better. People like to dress according to the theme. So whatever,
I like that.
Whatever your New York style is, feel free to come in that. But you don't have to. So it's as I said, Cyril's Castle in Wyndham, $75 per person. We are thrilled to have Foy Insurance as our lead sponsor.
I saw that. That's nice. That's nice of them.
Absolutely. We have, and you can see this on our Facebook page and our website.
Which is, by the way,
our
website
is www.salemcare.org.
Okay.
You can go there for tickets. You can call the office at 603-898-2850, and we'll help you out with tickets. We will have music. We will have entertainment. We love to engage our guests. And have a lot of fun. It's a fun night. We have some special treats this year. Think about New York, and it's the lights and the music and
you're gonna have King Kong?
Huh?
King Kong
We never know.
in the building?
We never know what will show up. Last year we had a theme of Wizard of Oz, and we had lions and scarecrows and tin men.
You could let your imagination run.
Let your imagination run.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody last night was saying to me, "Well, I don't know what to wear," and I looked at her and I said, "You look like a great cab driver."
Cab driver. Wow. I don't know.
It's really whatever strikes you.
Every time I hear cab driver, I feel so bad for some of those guys that, bought medallions many, many years ago. And they're so costly back, going back 20 odd years, 25 years ago. And they bought them because they were looking at it as their retirement.
Yeah. Then
once Uber came online and Lyft and everything else, those medallions, they were worth over $1 million a piece, believe it or not. Now, not much.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. It's like buying a stock and paying $100 and it goes down to $1.
Yeah.
That's a kick in the head. Just to go back to a little something from New York, Frank Sinatra, a little song. You know what I mean?
Well, Frank's a big part of New York. We all know that. So you never know what might happen on October 1st.
I know you got some things in store, which knowing you doesn't surprise me.
And we could not do this without the support of our friends like you, Mike, friends, our business friends, our community friends. We couldn't do it. We could not. This event would not be able to happen without them, and our services year long. I mean, they wouldn't happen without our community. It's when the day is done and I'm talking to that senior on the phone and I always hear thank you.
That's nice.
Always.
People don't use the word thank you very often.
But I also
that's the event, the annual gala 2025. And location is fantastic. It's beautiful territory. It's not too far from Mikey's house. And that's a good thing. But Yeah, it's just lovely. I think you're going to do very, very well this year. And with the support of some people, I know I can't be there on October 1st, but the Sicilian Corner, on behalf of Lou and myself, made a nice donation.
You
So
did, and thank you.
no problem, no problem, because I love what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
This is good. What else besides driving people from point A to point B? And that's a lot. That's a lot. When you have nobody else and everybody around you, you've lost your immediate family.
Right, right.
Your mind goes crazy. So, something, I think is the service you're performing is one that's needed, but the state should be involved with this. And the way you politic,
Well, I think I will say the state of New Hampshire, they have recognized the need, in New Hampshire with a growing number of aging adults
Louis,
for
the
transportation.
second oldest population over
Yeah.
65 in the country.
Wow.
Yeah,
Who knew?
I mean, really.
yeah.
This is something that's going to it's over 20% now. In another 5 years, it's going to be close to 30.
Yeah, and we're helping people get to their PT appointments, multiple appointments a week. We're helping individuals get to their radiation, their chemo. Radiation 5 days a week for 6 to 8 weeks often. We work with the families to help them figure out how to coordinate all this. We also have some people who they really are isolated, and they would just like a friendly visitor. Our volunteers will do that. They might go in, they might play cards, they might help someone with low vision read their mail.
Yeah.
They find a common interest. Greater Salem Caregivers is a lifeline often for people as they age.
I agree with you, and I emphasize to people that are listening to us the importance of caregivers.
Very important.
I am somewhat shocked by the state and the representatives that we have serving us, that there isn't something out there that can support what you're trying to do and maybe even enlarge it. Look at you as all of a sudden now we're taking on Plastow.
Yeah.
I mean, Pelham. I mean, there's a lot of people. I don't care if you have 50 drivers or not.
Right.
You're going to need more. And how do you get the young ones to volunteer? Getting people to volunteer. If there's nothing in it, like my buddy Tommy, if there isn't anything in it for him, he ain't going to do it.
Well, and I think if I had a volunteer here, they would be telling you what they get out of it, because they tell us what they get out of it.
My next door, I had a neighbor across the street, and she had a big family, but they weren't in the area.
Yeah.
And, I'd make chicken soup in the fall or winter, whatever, and I'd bring over a bowl. And oh, my God, you think I was giving her... Jeez, if Mike was having pizza, she had pizza. if we were having spaghetti and meatballs, she was having spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
And she used to light up. And all of a sudden, she'd start perking up. I mean, her voice became stronger.
Yeah.
So I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you also, some of your volunteers actually take some of your clients shopping.
They do. They will take them, go to the grocery store with them. Sometimes we drop the person off. Sometimes the volunteer goes in with the person. And then there are other times where the client can't go to the store any longer. So they give our volunteer a shopping list, and the volunteer goes, does the shopping, and brings the groceries back. And all this time, there's, the hidden benefit behind it's interaction, it's social engagement, it's
talking to somebody.
It's a new type of independence for people that have lost the ability to, or the desire to drive any longer.
Well, sometimes because of impairment,
right?
They had a problem and had an accident, and all of a sudden you become skittish.
Right.
And a lot of people can't drive at night because of the lights.
Right.
So there are a lot of people that fit that category. I can't even imagine, I don't think Louis can either, about if we weren't able to get in our car every day and manage to function one-on-one with ourselves.
It's terrifying.
I mean, that,
And we don't have in New Hampshire, at least in this area, we don't have a lot of public transportation. We have one group cart that provides, a fixed route, but it's
Massachusetts offers a great deal
Yeah.
more, but it comes with a cost. But if you need help, Massachusetts versus New Hampshire, night and day. Yeah, we have no sales tax. Yeah, no state income tax. Yeah, but when it comes to the medical aspect of it, an organization like Connie's should be helped out by the state, by the taxpayers, because they're the ones that are going to benefit from it. And you know something, our representatives in the Salem, New Hampshire area, their feet should be held to the fire. Let's go. Let's get something done here.
I will say we do receive from each of the towns an annual grant. So the town of Salem, town of Pelham, and once we get going in Plastow, they do provide funding to us based on the prior year's service.
Okay, so the towns that you service do provide some
Yes,
funding.
they do. They do. So that helps us dramatically. And like I said, the individual, corporate, business donations, and then we participate in games of chance.
No, not you. I used to work. We used to work. Connie and I worked together for about 4 or 5 years, and we would celebrate the Kentucky Derby, and it would be up at Rockingham Park.
Yeah,
Mr. Callahan
was.
Yeah,
In the Belmont room. We
Yeah.
said, we
what a ball!
I
mean, Jesus, we had a hell of a time, and it was very, very successful for years.
It was. We did that for quite a few years, and it provided funding for those one-time needs for people, as they were aging, things that they needed to help them stay at home. And that's what we're all about. We're trying to keep people at home in their community safely.
I'm wondering if it's not cheaper to stay at home, Lou, than it is to go to a nursing home and to pay to have the help that you need. It may not be 24 hours a day, but some of these nursing homes, I mean, the people that are working there, they're not exactly overskilled. That's for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the cost is so prohibitive.
And I think the other, I think industry wide, there's a shortage of healthcare workers, and that's probably not just particular to New Hampshire, but with that shortage and our rising demographics of aging people.
Like I said, by 2030, you're going to have 30% of the population over 65. And the other thing, we have the second lowest birth rate in the country in New Hampshire. That doesn't bode well. You put both of those, one is only going to get bigger, and that's the elderly, So when you're driving, be very careful.
Okay. God.
I had a woman in front of me the other day, and she was going to take a right turn, and she was probably about 200 yards away from the turn. She put that sucker blinker on. I mean, Jesus.
She wanted you to know.
No, for God's sakes, I almost dozed off. And the farther she went, the slower she went. I'm saying I couldn't pass. There was too much. But anyway, something, they all paid their dues, and they're entitled to some of the benefits. And again, it bothers me like you have no idea why the state and the governor doesn't embrace this and take the bull by the horns and say, okay, we're going to have an issue here in 4 or 5 years. Let's do something. Let's do something now.
Yeah, I think we keep talking about it. We just create.
They were talking about it 10 years ago.
I know. But we create more awareness. I'm a big advocate of you can create change starting at the ground level, starting local.
I know, but let's move up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean now, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not next year.
It's the good news.
Oh, good, Lou.
Good
We
news.
have a
I like
good news.
Yeah.
Hot news.
The
Hot
good,
news.
yeah, the good news is we are getting more and more clients every day. So people are becoming aware of our service and they're calling.
Well, I hope the show helps
Yeah.
bring some questions to people's mind. And once again, your website?
Our website is www.salemcare.org.
.org.
Right.
Okay. Very good. And when people volunteer, the miles that they use to drive people, say, to the Leahy Clinic in Burlington, that's all deductible, correct?
They can deduct it. They need to check IRS rules for
Yeah,
that. We can reimburse for mileage. So if a volunteer would like reimbursement, we have a simple procedure. They submit, they document.
I'll bet you don't get many of them.
It's not at all the majority of volunteers, but we're happy as long as we are able to do it. We're happy to do it because we all know they're using their personal vehicles.
Yeah, I know.
The cost of maintenance and gas and everything. So if that helps them to continue, we want to be able to help them.
All right, Connie, we're getting pretty close to the end of the segment. Once again, we're going to talk. Tell everybody once again about your wonderful.
Once again, October
New York,
1st.
New
It's a Wednesday night, 5:30. It's the Greater Salem Caregivers Annual Gala with a New York theme. Appetizers, dinner, entertainment, raffles, and
So it's a full dinner being provided.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
catered dinner.
Yep. The Cyril's Castle does a phenomenal job.
The caterer is excellent.
And it's $75 per person. We are selling tickets right now. We have sold out the past 2 years.
Wow.
So I hope I have that problem again.
Well, you have time. I mean, here we are at the end of August.
Little tricky with end of summer, Labor Day. Nobody's thinking yet.
Absolutely. It's too far out.
But,
it's not too far out, though. No matter what store you walk into, they have these humongous displays of Halloween candy. What the hell is with that? For God's sakes.
So,
I mean, really.
We will have, like I said, the raffles. We'll have door prizes. And it's a fun night. It's a fun night for a tremendous cause.
Handicap parking available?
We will have handicap parking. We also have, people will be able to park right at St. Matthew's Church, and we'll be able to shuttle them up to the
Okay, I was going to
castle.
say,
Yeah,
because
'cause it can
parking up there is a little bit tricky.
Right. So they don't have to worry about that,
So leave your car, get on the shuttle bus,
Yep.
drop you off, and bring you
Yeah.
back to your car when it's all said and done.
Yeah. So we're just we'd love to see our friends there. We'd love to meet new people,
All I know, girl, is I'm going to say thank you because you and your staff, fantastic job.
Well, thank you for helping us promote this in the organization.
My pleasure. Hey, listen, we're going to have to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to do a little chit chat. And Connie, once again, thank you for taking the ride in and sitting down
Mike.
with me. We'll have to do it again.
It was a pleasure. It
All
always
right.
is.
So anyway, Louis, could you take us out to our break, please?
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Labor Day weekend, bring your entire family for the 102nd Annual Feast of the Three Saints in Lawrence. The best Italian food, free parking, and entertainment. Stop by the Beer and Wine Garden. Enjoy an authentic Sicilian crispelli from the St. Alfio Society. Friday night's entertainment at 7, it's Stephen Savio, followed by the Full Circle Band at 9. Saturday night, Forever the Girl performs at 5, and at 9, it's the 12 Bars Band. Stop by the Cultural Tent at 4 on Saturday for a cooking demonstration with Marianne Esposito. And closing out this year's feast at 8 p.m. on Sunday, it's the B Street Bombers. Celebrate this year's Feast of the Three Saints August 29th through the 31st in Lawrence. The best Italian food, free parking, and great entertainment. Follow the signs from the Marston Street exit on 495. Sponsored in part by Eastern Salt Company, Trident, Jackson Lumber and Millworks, Triple E's Bakery, Market Basket, Catadella Funeral Home, JG's Ice Cream and Fun Center, Donna's Famous Italian Sausage, and Cody's. Visit threesaintsinc.org.
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-277-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler.
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we are back. You're listening to the Sicilian Corner. Lou?
Yes, sir.
Fresh corn.
Oh,
How do you like fresh corn?
love fresh corn.
Oh, man, I'll tell you. You know, WMUR just did a survey in the state.
Okay.
They asked for the top 5 voters, people to vote, what they felt was the best place to get corn.
Oh, okay.
And we were very, very fortunate that in Salem, New Hampshire, the Peters Farm came in number 1. Now, to me, that's the best farm anywhere in this area as far as fresh produce.
Has been for a long time.
And it's, yeah. And, you know, they have altogether, they have 90 items that are grown in the fields
90.
during the course of the first pick to the last pick.
Okay.
90.
Wow.
And the corn, it's all, one thing I love about this, it's family. It's all family. They're in their 5th generation. And when they first started buying property in Salem, New Hampshire, they paid $100 an acre.
Wow. Can you imagine?
An acre.
Yeah.
Okay. They had it at one time, I believe it was, 100 acres of land. And then early 60s, when 93 came through, they ended up losing a good portion. Eminent domain took it over. But they still have 45 acres on their own property. But they lease land and they grow their vegetables. And they're in different areas. I think they're in like 8 or 9 different communities.
Really?
But when you're there and you see one of the pickup trucks with one of the uncles or whoever backing up, and they get this corn and they're dumping it out of baskets. And you go to the corn and it's still hot from the sun.
Right.
Are you serious? What?
Yeah, really.
I mean, come on. It doesn't get any better.
One of the
than
great
that.
things about New England, I know they have farms everywhere, but it seems like we have these farms. Every community has their farm.
Cheap as and they're busy. The only thing I don't like about it is where you have to park. It's a very dusty parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue lady really doesn't like to get too dirty.
I know.
And it's annoying.
Can imagine.
I mean, for God's sakes, throw some oil on top of this dust or something.
Yeah.
Water it.
Have
Do
to dust
something.
off your shoes after you come back?
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. Jesus. Your wheels, they make these wheels on cars now so intricate with the spokes and all that.
Yeah.
They're a pain in a royal butt to try and take care of.
How many car washes do you do in a given month?
How many what?
How many car washes? How many times do you take that thing to be washed?
My car, I wash myself.
You wash your own car?
Yeah. Why? Something wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
What do they charge for a car
I'm
wash?
just surprised. I don't know, Mikey. I don't know. I never wash my car. You know me.
That's one thing about you. You're consistent.
You know me.
I came in one day and I said to Lou, and it
Well,
wasn't.
that was a
it
Jeep,
wasn't with
so
this vehicle.
You don't wash Jeeps.
You don't wash Jeeps.
No, you don't wash Jeeps.
Is that part with page 6?
Yes, page 6, exactly. Yep. You don't take
And I
Jeeps
said-
through car washes.
And I said to Lou, I says, Lou, and I'm not laughing. I'm looking at him straight on. I said, what kind of polish do you use on the Jeep? And he had all he could do to keep a straight face with me. It was funny.
This one
It
I'd
was funny.
wash, and I've thought about washing it. I just haven't got around to doing it. But I wouldn't
No, I
wash
mean-
it myself.
You know something? There's nothing, and I know you're going to find this. Mark LeMay says it's $15 for a car. $15 for a car wash, really?
Mark LeMay, good Lord.
Yeah,
Mark,
there's
how you
a
doing,
name.
buddy?
Yeah. Boy, you talk about a nice guy. What
I
a
love
sense of
mine.
humor.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yep.
The Buddha man, you know, Nancy Pateria DeMarco. She's buongiorno over in Buona Vista.
Martha May shows up. That's great.
Yeah, we have, for everybody, we have the Feast of the Three Saints going on this weekend in the city of Lawrence, Mass. We also have the Majoran going on this week. There's a lot
So
happening.
what are you going to say? There's nothing better than washing your own car? Is that what you're
No, what I
Oh.
was going to say is there's nothing better, Lou, than putting a coat of polish.
Polishing your car. You polish your own car? No, it's fine.
I get enjoyment out of it.
You
I
know,
mean, it relaxes me. It's one of the few things that I can do that I don't have to think.
Mikey, I'm sorry, but it's too spot on Italian. You know that, right? Some
Uh,
Italian guy in his yard washing and polishing his car. It's too
I
spot on.
I usually start about 6:15 in the morning.
Oh God.
Well, before the sun comes up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice and cool.
Yep.
And I'll go through that sucker and vacuum clean the inside, wash all the upholstery down. Let me tell you, when I'm done, you can put that thing for sale.
Now
I mean,
I don't run cars through car washes that often, but I go do the vacuuming. I don't like
the vacuum's
I
free.
don't-
That's why you go.
No, the vacuum's not free. You pay for the vacuum. Don't give me that. That's a thing for me. Especially now I live on the beach, so it's like all that beach sand.
Oh,
gets
you
in
run
there.
on a lot of sand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I honest to God, I enjoy washing the car. I have a little power washer. Man, I'll tell you, I go to town, and when I'm done, that sucker is, I do the wheels first. I have a special spray for the wheels. I let it sit for 6 minutes.
Do you do the tires, Mikey?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have a tire
I do
spray?
the black trim on the tires.
Really?
Oh, it looks the cat's meow.
I'll bet.
It really does.
When can I drop my car off?
I wonder what they.
Can I drop it off the night before? I'm not getting up
How
at
much do you
6 in
think
the
they
morning.
charge to have your car polished?
I don't know, probably
What
an
the-
extra foot. Mark will tell us. It's an extra $4 or something.
To polish your car? No, hand polish.
You wear socks with your sandals, Mikey.
And do you wear socks with your sandals? As a matter of fact, I do not. I do not. I probably should, but I don't. But
All of us who grew up Italian know the guy who's washing and polishing his car in the driveway.
it's something I've always liked.
Detailing, yeah, around 70. Yeah, detailing.
Detailing, yeah, well, $75. I figured even more, to be honest with
That's what you need, Mikey. You need a detailing sponsor here on the show so you can get your car detailed.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet you
all
don't
our
need it.
sponsors are people
Yeah.
that we use.
Yep.
And it would be sacrilegious for me to use a detailing outfit.
You don't need it. I bet your car is just clean as hell.
I try to keep it looking
I
good.
bet you do.
We call it the Blue Lady, and I'd like to keep the Blue Lady looking good. And
Well, the real tell is how is the cup holder? Like you go to Dunkin's, right?
where?
Dunkin' Donuts? You don't do Dunkin's? Come on, Mikey.
What are you hogging me or what here?
No.
Huh? Duncan.
Yeah.
You know something? People who go to Duncan are the ones that are gonna. You got one, right?
Yeah, I got one.
The ones that go to Duncan and they get a medium coffee or large coffee, and even if you don't have a donut, but Jeepers Creepers, you multiply that times 5 times
Oh,
during
I
the
know.
course of the week. You're gone for $30.
Oh, I know.
So if you're looking somewhere to save a few bucks, well, 30 times 4 is 120. All right. So don't come crying. Don't say the prices. Oh, I paid the $1.79 for tomato. I don't want to hear it. Stop the BS. Make a cup of coffee at home.
What's the only thing that's more important to save than money, Mikey?
Yeah.
Time. What am I going to do? I'm going to buy groceries and make myself a bagel in the morning?
No,
Make myself
go
some
and
tea?
wait in line in traffic at Dunkin' Donuts.
No, I
So
don't. I order
your car
ahead.
is
I got
sticking
the
out
app.
on the road, blocking traffic for people like me.
I got the app. I'm good. I just drive through, pick
Oh,
it
wait,
up.
wait. You got a what?
I
An
got
app?
an app, yeah.
So how's that work?
You order beforehand, and you can do it through the drive-through. You can do it walk up. You pay for it. You just drive through and pick it up. I walk in and pick it up.
What's wrong with making a nice large cup of coffee at home
Time, Mikey.
and putting in a nice hot cup, and you have it with you?
Okay, I can spend a couple minutes sleeping, or I can spend a couple minutes making
No,
coffee.
no. Before you go to shave in the morning, you put the thing on, heat up the water, put the pot in. It costs you next to nothing. Put the pot in, a little bit of cream or milk or whatever you
No, I get it,
desire.
you're right.
It would taste better because you made it. Why
That's not
give these
necessarily
son of
true,
a
but-
guns that kind of money for water? That's all it is. It's colored water.
I get it, Mikey. Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, not really.
You know, I walked into the new casino up at Rockingham Mall there.
Yep.
Lord and Taylor's building. And I just checked it out. I want to see what it was like. I've been hearing some things about it. And, you know, I want to wish everybody involved good luck with it, naturally.
Yep.
So I sat down at one of the machines that was close to where I walked into just to get the feel. And one thing about me when I play, I want a nice, hot, fresh cup of coffee.
Was it in the old makeup section, or was it in the old men's clothing section?
I don't know where it was.
Home
all right?
decor?
This was all. Anyway, so, you know, naturally, I always give a girl a tip.
Yeah.
And I turned around and I gave her $2, you know, for a cup of coffee, a small cup of coffee that was stale. And it wasn't really all that hot. It was almost burnt.
Yep.
And she says, I'm sorry. She says, the coffee's at $3. They charged me for freaking coffee that was terrible.
Wow.
That pissed me off. I didn't like that.
Did you call Joe?
No, I didn't call Joe. I mean, this is, you know, they're not really officially open.
Yeah.
And that place is going to be gorgeous when it's done. It really is. And for people in the Salem, New Hampshire area, it's going to be
Swimwear, evening wear.
Hey, Mark LeMay, I want you to come in and do a show with Lou and I.
Yeah.
I really, honest to God, please do me a favor.
Come in and do next week with Esther.
Do you got next week with
I got
Esther?
next week with Esther. No, we can do it together.
Well, that's up to you and Mark. I'd rather save them for,
Esther and Mark and I would make a great team.
but I'd like to be here with Mark too.
Oh yeah,
And I'm not.
Yep.
Anyway, we're it's going to be nice when it's all said and done. The only thing I question is how many of these little casinos do you need?
Oh, it's starting to saturate.
Too much, for
Yeah.
God's sake. Cut down with the zoning. Do something. I mean, you know, people only have X amount of dollars that they're going to.
Is that
you know,
a charitable like my place? Are there any charitables in there?
they're all charitable.
They're all. That's what I thought. Yeah.
They're all charitable. It's the only way they can get their permit.
Yep.
So I wish the St. Delphio Society had a chapter in New Hampshire. We could
There you
apply
go.
for a grant,
Build a
Yeah.
building in New Hampshire, Mikey. It's time to build another building.
a little one. We could put a little one, put a PO box there.
Maybe you can take the old Sephora at the mall or something, or whatever used to be there. Go in Spencer's Gifts, St. Alfio
You know,
Casino.
you got some good ideas. You know, you got some good ideas. But you know, we were talking about
Joe give you a closet at Tuscan Village,
yeah,
the St. Alfio Society.
Joe. Let me tell you something about Joe Farrow. All right,
Oh, we love Joe.
and you know, Nancy DeMarco. That's her nephew,
Claire's is closing.
and she listens in all the time.
Mark
and
is
she
doing the
has
show.
this-
This is great.
Huh?
He says Claire's is closing. You can take that over.
This guy's got such a sense of humor.
Yep.
It's absolutely incredible. But anyway, long story short, I just want to say about making corn on the cob.
Okay.
All right, because this is
Yeah.
something I want to share with people.
This is a big debate in my house.
Okay.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
First of all, I love Peter's corn. Number one.
Yep.
I love their tomatoes. Number two, the corn. Get the water, bring it to a boil, get a tablespoon of sugar, add it, get the juice of half a lemon, put it in there, throw the ears of corn in, let it cook for 5.5 minutes at a boil. Let me tell you, sit back, relax. Those kernels are going to be so lush and so full. The sugar brings the more sugar out of the corn. People have to. You do corn the way I just said. You'll never do it any other way.
Yep.
It's absolutely. As long as you have good teeth. You know, if you don't have good teeth,
true.
well, you
It's
got to
true,
be
yeah.
careful. You got to be careful. You know, you got to be careful.
I grill them.
You grill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brine it first. Grill it in the skins.
In the skin. Okay. I
Oh,
was
in
just
the
going to
skins,
ask you.
Yeah. Grill it in the skins, and at the end you can just peel them back and then just give them a little bit of, grill marks if you want to do that. If you want to be artsy about it. But you
And
got to brine them beforehand.
it's really good, huh?
And you wet them. You get them wet beforehand because
Yeah,
that keeps
yeah,
it,
keep
keeps the
it from
skins
burning.
from burning. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It
this
kind of
is
steams and grills them at the same time.
Hmm.
I haven't used sugar though. I got to try that.
no. I love this time of year because the veggies are so good and everything
Oh,
else.
Great time to hit the farm stands.
Oh, let me tell you, I got more basil frozen that I bought at Peter's. I lay it in a single layer.
So did you see the list of 90 things that they grow?
I
Did
did.
anything jump out at you? It's like, I didn't know they grew that.
They grow all kinds of potatoes, which you kind of expect.
Yeah.
All kinds of cabbages. It's 4 or 5 different types of cabbages, green beans. I mean, you name it, but it's right from their farm. I mean, the family backs one of the pickup trucks in, and they're just dumping stuff.
Yeah.
And people are everywhere. I mean, they have 3 cashiers and this little postage stamp.
Yeah.
It's the parking that drives me crazy. So I usually wait for a day that's drizzly.
Well, you need some booties for your shoes that you can put on when you walk through.
That's
the parking lot.
another issue. It really bugs the living bejeebus out of me. But anyway,
I'll have some slip-ons for like a farm. Some farm slip-ons.
listen, I'll tell you what you can do for me.
What? I'm kind of scared now.
Why don't you take us out to break?
All right.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Labor Day weekend, bring your entire family for the 102nd Annual Feast of the Three Saints in Lawrence. The best Italian food, free parking, and entertainment. Stop by the Beer and Wine Garden. Enjoy an authentic Sicilian crispelli from the St. Alfio Society. Friday night's entertainment at 7, it's Stephen Savio, followed by the Full Circle Band at 9. Saturday night, Forever the Girl performs at 5, and at 9, it's the 12 Bars Band. Stop by the Cultural Tent at 4 on Saturday for a cooking demonstration with Marianne Esposito. And closing out this year's feast at 8 p.m. on Sunday, it's the B Street Bombers. Celebrate this year's Feast of the Three Saints August 29th through the 31st in Lawrence. The best Italian food, free parking, and great entertainment. Follow the signs from the Marston Street exit on 495. Sponsored in part by Eastern Salt Company, Trident, Jackson Lumber and Millworks, Triple E's Bakery, Market Basket, Catadella Funeral Home, JG's Ice Cream and Fun Center, Donna's Famous Italian Sausage, and Cody's. Visit threesaintsinc.org.
Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, The Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's, honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
Play more, earn more, win more at Encore Boston Harbor. Sign up for Win Rewards today and score $50 in free play instantly. Score even more as you play your favorite games. New members will also receive $25 in free play for every 100 tier credits earned playing with your new Win Rewards card. Highly rewarding instantly. Visit EncoreBostonHarbor.com for more information. New members only. Further terms and conditions apply. If you or a loved one is experiencing problems with gambling and needs support, call 833-277-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org to speak with a trained specialist. Specialists are available 24/7 and services are free, confidential, and available in multiple languages.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler.
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
Hello, this is Rico Petroselli. Now it's time for Mikey Scoogatson. Time for Mikey. Oh,
right, hold on. Take two.
Hello, this is Rico Petroselli. Now it's time for Mikey. Tell us more.
Tell us more. Rico was really getting into it.
Yeah, Rico was into it. Rico's
Okay.
always into it.
This week, Louis, we all know what experience it is visiting Disney World or Disneyland. And, everybody should go at least once. But they did have a few mistakes along the way. And Disneyland did a soft opening, and it was July 17th, 1955.
Okay.
President Eisenhower was president. A family of four back then for $4,400 a year could get by, 1955. An adult ticket was $1.
$1.
Children, 50 cents. And this was, of course, 68 years ago. Rides and such were additional. Today, going to either park for 3 days or so, I mean, you could go to freaking Europe. I mean, really,
really?
it's
Yeah.
expensive. Referred to as the happiest place on earth? Well, maybe so, but not on July 19th, 1955. It wasn't.
Oh, what happened?
Well, let me tell you, too. I'm glad you asked me that question. It opened way too early. Rides and attractions were not completed. They happened to have a plumber's strike, and that created havoc, as you can well imagine. So Walt was forced to choose between working drinking fountains or working toilets.
I'm going toilets.
Me too. Where's the shaman, baby? The soft opening involved 6,000 invitations from mostly workers, sponsors, politicians, members of the press.
Yep.
They received an opening invitation. 6,000 of them were printed. Unfortunately, and I think Tommy had a lot to do with this, 20,000 tickets were printed counterfeit. Bonus tickets that look just like a real ticket.
Who did this?
Well, that's what they're trying to find out.
Okay,
It keeps coming back here to Massachusetts, and somebody that lives in Merrimack, Mass. I don't know what the story was. They couldn't prove it. The result was 28,000 people showed up instead of 6,000. Can you picture this with that heat and humidity? The Santa Ana Freeway that leads to Disney World was backed up solid for 7 miles. When they arrived, customers found wet paint, very little signage. Hot top that had been put down the day before in that heat.
Okay.
Women that were wearing heels back then, their heels were getting stuck in the hot top.
Right in.
I mean, you got to picture this whole thing taking place. Food concessions. I'll tell you what happened there, Lou. 26,000 people, like I said, showed up instead of 6. Well, food vendors ran out the first 90 minutes, and there was nothing there. The place was completely empty. 500 people boarded the Mark Twain River. They had a ride called the Mark Twain Riverboat Ride.
Yep.
And there were no signs saying the boat rides, the limit, the amount of people that could get on the boats. What happened? The boat jumped its tracks and got stuck in the mud. So they had to take everybody out. Everybody's wading through waist-high muck to get out of the boat. I mean, this is a horror show. You talk about a horror show. This is like one thing. This is, I don't know. There were so many people that Walt...
like the Biden administration.
There were so many people that Walt actually had to close Adventureland, Frontierland, and Fantasyland for several hours at a time. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Actors Ronald Reagan, Bob Cummings, TV host Art Linkletter, they were the hosts. And one more thing that I'd like to tell you about, you may or may not know, is, you know, the buildings, when you're looking down Main Street, you look like it's Cinderella's palace.
Yep.
To save money, what they did was, as they went up floor by floor, they made them smaller and smaller and smaller.
Oh.
So from a distance, you had the illusion
Right.
that the building was much taller. And they saved money on the construction end of it. And to me, I think that's freaking ingenious. In Disney World in Florida, by the way, 27,520 miles. 27,250, 43 square miles involved here.
Wow.
A lot of it is swampland. A lot of it is conservation land. I mean, you look at the villages. The villages is 32 square miles, Sin City, USA. Yeah, Larry Lefebvre, you heard me. 150,000 people call that home.
Wow.
But I want to tell
It's like
people
a senior
about
Disney World.
Yeah. Adult Disney World is right. Some interesting rides. I think we're out of time, aren't
Thanks
we?
for embellishing that.
Are we out of time?
We're just about out of time. Yeah.
All right, we got a couple of minutes, about a minute and a half. Hey, keep in mind, everybody, next week, I believe Esther's going to be here. We're going to confirm that with Esther. And Louis is going to be
Esther
sitting
and I
in.
will chat. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about Esther, you don't have to worry about conversation. I mean, she's got so much knowledge. You know, I love her when she gets up with the camera and walks around.
Oh, I love that too. Yeah.
You know, she's a
Take
big
a walking tour of Sicily.
She's a big asset to this show. John Savastano wrote in, and this is going back to referring to Peter's farm. And when the ground is wet and dusty and stuff, John says, "Why don't you wear your rubbers?" He's another. You know, we got some really got some great people. But Mark LeMay, brother.
Oh yeah, glad to
a
hear from Mark.
It's a pleasure. And I mean it. It's a pleasure hearing from you. And anytime you want to come in and sit with Lou and myself, it would be a pleasure. And, you know, once again, this weekend, a lot going on in the city of Lawrence. A lot going on. The Majoran, the Feast of the Three Saints. Tonight at 7 o'clock, our good friend Stephen Savio is going to be on the stage and the bandstand. And as usual, when he has Seabreeze alongside of him, the band, fantastic. It's just fantastic.
Feast.
He's good people. Yeah,
Get a Crispelli.
Crispelli's, Louis' favorite. Louis had one one year,
one.
and it stayed with you, what, 4 months?
I can still call up the taste on demand. I can still taste it. And anchovy Crispelli was something.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Have a great trip.
You know something? We're looking forward to it. And you know something? I know things are in good hands when I have you here.
Oh, thank
Hey, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. Enjoy and be kind to each other. Take care.